Welcome to JCCR Racing and my favorite sim racer, Gran Turismo 7. We are taking on Maguire. This is that weekly race where things have been a little out of control. Ghosting has been a little off. People can really knock you off the track on the straightaways. However, sometimes you get ghosted in a corner, sometimes you don't. Often you get speared off the track. This has been a little broken. It seems like there's no penalties or very little penalties. I haven't seen any penalties yet for hitting people off the track. Let me know in the comment section how you've been enjoying Autodrome Lago Maguire with this week's in sport mode, this week's penalty system, ghosting system. We are starting in first. I'm just an amateur rookie racer trying to hang on. Let's see if we can survive this race. Yes, we are taking on the new car, trying it out. I'm going to try the brake balance at 3. Hopefully get some extra smoothness out of this. A whole lot of turn-in, a lot of turn-in trail braking. We're going to need that because I don't want to brake early because I know I'm going to get speared into another stratosphere because they'll mostly ghost you once you're into the turn, but right before, I mean inches before you turn in, if someone hits you in the rear, you're a goner. Ronan, I will try to have a blast, but more likely I'm going to get blasted in the rear end. Let's try not to let that happen. So let's see, we got a little bit of space, but not much. So I'm just trying to survive and get into the turn late. And to do so, I'm going to need to trail brake to survive the turn. Daniel, thank you for the good luck, handsome friend comment. So far, trying out the new car, and the 296 GTB Ferrari is fantastic. I've been loving it. I don't know yet if it can take a hit or not, but I love the acceleration. I love that first gear is usable. It's so solid. This feels like a precision instrument. Really, you point it and it goes. Leave them a little space here. Tuck in. Ooh, I took that turn very slowly, and surprise, second and third, actually first, second, and third all gave me a very, very clean pass. I have to just drive a whole lot more like my practice lap, not have you all think that I must pay someone to do. Ooh, and we've been hit off the track. And yeah, just a rowdy. Yes, yes you are, sir. And no penalty for the hit. And no ghosting. But of course, if we retaliate, there will be ghosting and we'll fly into the wall. Actually, a few people tried to not retaliate against me, but take me out last night. And they didn't get to take me out to dinner. Instead, they ate the wall, which was comical because we actually got ghosted about 50% of the time. A little less, 25% of the time. L412, good evening. So they will give you penalties for going ever so slightly off the track, but no penalties for sending someone into the wall. Brakes on the 296, fantastic. Try to go basic race tips. Basic racecraft should have us survive the race. We'll go from the complete outside to hopefully the complete inside of the track, except for when it's going to cause an accident. So I don't want to have any contact with anyone here. I want to have an actual sim race. Good simulation of an actual race. Now the 911 seems to, when the steering wheels turn, seems to get a little more acceleration out of the 911 when the steering wheel is turned than this. That just means we gotta drive accordingly, and I know this thing can be extremely quick. I was getting consistent 2 minutes in my practice laps, and my best lap is with the Porsche 911 with a 296, 159.6. All right, so there's been some movement up ahead. If they make one drastic mistake, that'd be to battle it out, because whoever is doing the battling, contact does slow you down. Is there room for me to squeeze by here? No room to squeeze by, but that's A-okay. Super Doofus, you've been busy. Yeah, you've been busy working on team stuff. Videos, editing videos, getting the team points calculated. Thank you very much for that, Super Doofus. Fantastic general manager. Oh. Oh, I just slid across the track there. Not sure what took me to the grass. I didn't get hit, and normally I seem to go through on that speed. I don't think I had my foot my foot didn't fall asleep on the brake. Not sure why I went through there as such. Well, this is embarrassing. First to sixth. Always good to take a car you're consistent with for the weekly races if you're worried about your driver rating. You want to keep your driver rating high. Consistency is key, because we can see a few inconsistent moves have brought us from first into sixth. 911, I probably had a good amount more chance holding in the top 3 positions, podium. Ooh, missed a lot of apex there, a lot more room for cutting into that apex, going through a bit quicker and getting back on the throttle earlier. Should be full throttle through that section. The brakes on the Ferrari anyways are incredible. They really bite and slow down the car. And I think I'm slowing down just too much. I think the brakes are better on this than the 911. Alright, last lap, anything can happen. We've got a 7.6 second lead with 7th, and we've got a decent 2.7 seconds. Not too bad, still possible to catch up. Little bit of last lap silence. Yeah, right there, last lap, slid across. Not sure what happened. All right, well, we'll pick up the freebie here. Moving to 5th. Pick up another freebie. Moving to 4th. Was there contact? What happened? I'd love to know. But let's not wait around to ask them. Let's put the pedal to the metal and finish up this race. Far too early. Thank you very much, Super Doofus. Yeah, nice passes. I really had to work hard for those passes. Well, I had to be consistent and patient. Had I pushed too hard, I myself would have spun out. Consistency is king. This is easier to drive than the Porsche 911. I'm still quicker with the Porsche 911. This is more solid. It's extremely solid. So close. We need another lap. Need one more lap. Oh, but we did a thing. We finished in 4th, and that wouldn't be great because we started in 1st. But the fact that we were in 6th and we moved up with such hard work, You know, really had to get those nice passes in, as Super Doofus said. We did get back up into 4th. And now we wait quite some time for the rest of the pack, I guess. Must have been a lot of accidents and dirty driving going on, because for people to end up 30-some seconds behind, 20-second plus seconds behind, I've got a feeling there's a whole lot of fighting down there. But glad to be racing with all S-rated drivers for safety. That's the highest safety rating, but I still would argue that there needs to be about 10 more safety ratings above the S rating. But we got 4th, so they're giving us a pole position star, not because of where we finished, but because of where we started, I would assume. All right, that is that. Let's get down, let's review the results and get back into, or get down into the lobby race, because it's Friday friend night. Thank God it's Friday. We got our Morinaga here in first with a gold. Silver going to Mr. T1M. And El Mona in third for the bronze. I was just off the podium. Really close, 0.2 second difference roughly. So getting awfully close. We got hit early on by just Rowdy, but we persevered through. In racing, just as in life, if things don't go your way, just keep on trying. Don't rage quit. If your car still runs, keep running it down the track. Things will turn around. So well done to the racers. Thank you for that game. That was the cleanest race I've had all week. So that wasn't painful, actually. Last night's race, if you catch it in the live stream, the first of the 2 live streams last night, last night's race was extremely painful. It was one of those races where you either want to delete the game or delete your PS5 altogether. Now, I think I'm going to go back to the 911, but this is so much fun to drive. Actually, maybe I'll save the 911 for my competition races and continue to enjoy driving the new car. We also have a new new livery on it. Not created by myself, created by one of the JCCR racing teammates. Come claim your artwork. Let us know who you are. And let's load up the race for 12. Actually, we're already, 10 or 15 in the live, so probably need to load up the 16. I wish there was a happy in between. We can get a 14-person race. That's just going to be perfect here. The happy medium. Here we go. And what race are we going to start on? Why not test it out at Watkins Glen. Sorry, I've got a broken controller. I'm not this spazzy, folks. Limit the number of randos that come in tonight. And if you don't mind, sorry, excuse me, I'm just going to get the chat going here. Howdy and good evening, everybody. Yeah, Daniel saying family punt. Please do hit that like button. Sorry to ask for it and sound desperate and whatnot, but it's how the community is going to grow. We'll get more racers that way. That's just how it works with YouTube. If you hit the like button, it's going to propose it. It's going to offer it up to the live streams to more people. The more people we get into these live streams, the more racers we're going to have, the more knowledge, and of course with more knowledge comes more power. So we got Henry here, and we've got 20 speed in. The Dark J has also made it in. Welcome back, the Dark J. Let's spectate here. We got Ronan. Ooh, very nice with the Punisher. People better watch out. Ronan may need to punish some people off the track. And we got JCCR Devious. I'm not the only one who feels like trying out. Very nice Devious. Beautiful livery. I'm a huge fan of green cars. Jay Rizzio looking sharp, mate. And I'm just sitting around putting there. We got 20 speed here. Get a better look at 20 Speed's livery. looking sharp there, buddy. Rowicki, super fast A+ driver. So where he can help us out, he can learn and grow as well. How he's going to learn and grow is from coaching and mentoring us, because that man is unbelievably fast. Alien levels of, I'm questioning his humanity. How he comes from last into first is incredible. Ooh, very classy. Black and white. I am liking it. Brother Ali, good evening, Brother Ali. And we got the Skyline. Who's rocking out the Skyline here? The Dark J. So that's the lineup, folks. I think 14 is going to be perfect tonight. There we go. So a few randos. Hopefully they're going to drive safe. I'm going to remind everyone here. Good to see you again, friends. Nice to meet the new ones. And let's not forget, let's have a clean race. Clean or kick is the way. Clean. Oh, that's all I have to say, really. Clean or kick. That is the way. Oh. All right, so Rowicki, I'm gonna need to put you down a little lower so you actually have some fun and see people. Devious, let's get you. You can be Bunny up here. Hey, we got Super Doofus! Don't forget to check out Super Doofus's channel. Give him a subscribe, folks. I want to get Super Doofus to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Please help us out with that. Mustang Drifter, come on in. Jump in the show. Come for the races. Thank you very much for making it at least to the live chat. Very much appreciated. L is really quick as well. Let's see here. I'm a D driver, so let's put me up near the top. Actually, I'm pretty quick here, but I always tend to make a mistake. Ooh, A+ from... Okay, of course, from Rowicki, Brother Ali, E. So we'll keep an eye on him. And hopefully he's not going to choose violence, so let's get this race started. Alright, folks, I hope you're ready to put the pedal to the metal. And please, yes, Mustang Drifter saying, rear end that like button, just smash right into it. Thank you very much. Cheers. That's from the Mustang Brotherhood right there. A fellow Mustang owner. Over on Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, we've got the 2017 Shelby GT350. What makes that car special? It's not just one thing. It's a combination of things. 9 out of 10 on brakes. 10 out of 10. The perfect, one of the world's best transmissions ever made, the Tremec transmission. One of the world's best engines ever made, the 5.2-liter Voodoo engine. It's not one of the rare ones that has a little leaking oil issue. I think that's more 2016. I haven't heard too many 2017s leak oil. My 2017 has never leaked oil. Wonder if that's just improper installation of the... Oh my goodness. I had a date with the wrong pedal there. I drive the truck to work, I guess, and I'm just used to the pedals on the Toyota MR2 are closer than these pedals, and the pedals on the 911 are further apart. They're further apart in the 5.2-liter Voodoo engine. The GT350 Shelby has wider pedals than this. Alright, so that's good. In 9th, let's see if I can pass anyone here. Hopefully I can follow Rowicki and learn a whole lot. Get a whole lot faster. But yes, the Shelby GT350 has a flat plane crank V8, just like the Ferrari 458 Italia. And what does that mean? It means it's got an 8,250 RPM beginning of red line. And yes, you can drive a little bit into that red line. So does a screaming V8. One of the best sounding engines out there. Oh, Brother Ali is pushing people off the track. So everyone, you're welcome to Batman Alley. Batmaning will be your first warning, and getting kicked will be your second warning. We do not drive other cars into the wall. That's not racing, it's raging. Oh, shouldn't have braked there. Needed to run through there. Full pedal. Ooh, sorry to the car behind me. I was driving very slow there. A wee bit distracted. Good job, Tume. That was a good, really good, clean pass. You held your line. Once I was up, softly up against you, I'm like, ooh, there's somebody there. I stopped turning in, but you held your line just the same. You did quite well. Oh, I'm going off-roading, I guess. Woo-wee. Thank you for the boost, Ronan. Alright, I can hear the car on my left. I put engine noises on high, opponent engine noises. We're all getting used to this new car. Wow, this has, like the 911, you can really need to drive it in the high RPMs. One of the beautiful things of a Porsche 911 GT3 engine. Alright, so I need to try to follow Ronan's line. If so, we're going to slowly catch up back to Tume. Hey, Christopher Bieber, I am well. There's still room. We're running a 14 lobby. There's room for you, buddy, if you want to come join in. I'm good for the first time in a long time. This week was actually a little slow at work. Kind of had to find projects instead of just endlessly fight off client after client, appointment after appointment, and most of the year it's been one client to even two clients at the same time. Usually one client constant back to back, or two clients even at times. And sometimes even balancing three clients and really running like crazy. But lately it's been more like one or two clients a day, so it has been really, really quiet this December. Ooh, 106.4, that is a decent time to get through that section. For me, for a rookie amateur racer. We need to recreate that. It's also giving me more faith in the new 296 GTB. Good evening, Dennis. Thank you for making it in. Howdy, friend. All right, there's one lap left. I'm used to doing a little short 3-lap sprints. We usually try to do 3 laps because that way we can do more races, have more winners, more people up on podium, and more competition back and forth. I'm missing Remy here. Usually Remy, if it's fun to race right behind Remy, and often Remy and I have had really nice back and forths. I'm especially liking the Gilles Villeneuve, sorry, Jacques' son. The Gilles Villeneuve track. How about you, Denny? How do you find the new cars, and how do you find the 2 new tracks? All right, we got the Dark J behind us. He is one fast bird. So let's try to hold on here and stay ahead. But I can't make any promises. All right, let's try to use the whole track here. Go from the complete outside to the complete inside. Love how the new Ferrari here, the 296, pulls out of turns. Ooh, but I made some excessive braking there. Dark J might get a pass on us. Oh, he would have definitely gotten a pass at the end of this straightaway. I can try to block him off, but he would have had me there at the end of the straightaway. Dano, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. I guess we did start a little earlier. I wonder if you're driving off to the cottage or if you're going to be driving with us this evening. Let us know, Dano. Either way, it's great to have you in the live stream. And Rowiki from last to first. Wow, fantastic performance from the A+ driver, followed by JCCR Super Doofus. Holy smokes. We got our D buddy or C. I'm not sure. Are we in? Have you made it? Are you in C these days, Super Doofus, or are you in D? Let's go check that out. But huge congratulations on the second place finish. Wow. Oh, fantastic, Dano. Hope it went well. Remy logging in. Remy, I was just talking about how I love to have you racing because we get good back and forths pretty darn often. But yeah, good job, Tom. My goodness. Wow. Well done. And Remy, we could race tomorrow for the tiebreaker. Absolutely. Sunday would actually be better, come to think of it, because tomorrow I'm going to be at the range in the morning, and then come afternoon, I've got the holiday, the Christmas dinner party for work. I almost sweatered. I just couldn't get one on in time, and now I'm kind of invisible wearing this dark blue. Now let me know about Brother Ali. I did see him doing some sending people towards the wall, Rowiki in particular. And JPK Shepard says, Brother Ali, thanks for the pit. Yeah, that means he took him out. So Ali, I've heard enough. I've seen enough. You're out, buddy. Sorry, you were not being much of a brother. And Brother Ali's response was, JPK Shepard, I had the inside before you. You braked late and turned into me. Well, from what I saw you on a straightaway pushing, unfortunately, Rowiki towards the wall. So you didn't smash him hard, though. But then when it came kind of someone else, JCCR Johnny got pitted as well. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't pit anyone. I certainly try not to. All right, here. Yeah, Rowiki, well, very well done. Let us know what race you want to be racing, Rowiki. Let's put the message out here. You win, you choose the next race. Let's see, what is... Oh, Ronan saying, sorry, bad re-entry. No worries, Ronan. Re-entries are really unpredictable. It's just one slight little thing that you do wrong. You don't see it coming, then all of a sudden, woo! I did it last night, so I certainly can't complain. I was due to get someone to hit me with a re-entry because, yeah, my re-entry last night was really rough. Oh, enjoy walking the dogs. Going to be on for at least, I'd say on for about another half hour. So hopefully we can get 3 races in. Forza Canada, you legend. Thank you for making it in. Fantastic to have you in. And the Dark J saying, oh, that's like the new Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel was, did I do that? And I like that. That's like the modified Steve Urkel. It's, did I cause that? Very nice. Very nice. All right, so KOG, don't worry about being a bigger beginner. Just work really hard, please, not to drive into people. And we're not hearing back from Roiki about the next race. So, Super Doofus, the choice is yours. Let me know, Super Doofus, what is the race you would like to race? Will it be... What will our buddy Tom pick? I have a good feeling he's going to say either Fuji, maybe Dragon Trail. He does, if I recall, like Deep Forest quite a bit as well. Oh, okay, so JCCR Johnny, he said Canada. Okay, yeah, fantastic. New race. Oh, I'm very excited about that. I was hoping we'd do some new races tonight. I should have actually started the race with the new race. So yes, let's do Canada. I like that. Gilles Villeneuve. Oh, not Lake Louise. That would be kind of tough on GR3 cars. I still haven't memorized where Canada is. I think it was near the top. Well, maybe I just don't... Maybe I just don't know the Canadian flag here. Snow, real. Here we go. Looking sharp. We got that little expo ball there. All right, Christopher Bieber, no worries. And Christopher Bieber... Okay, yes. Setting change for below items. Yes. Christopher Bieber... Let me know. Remind me, which one are you? North of the US. Thank you very much, Devious. And JPK Shepherd. Shang Shepherd's pick. Sorry. Canada could race in snow. We certainly have had snow now for basically a solid month. We're going to end up with 2 extra months of winter this year, because usually it's a question of whether we'll have a green Christmas or not. And often we get a snowstorm before Christmas and it just stays for 2 days. All right, we're up to 20 watching. Thank you very much. TJIF, thank God it's Friday. Thank you very much for making it in. Remy, would Sunday morning at 10 a.m. work for you for a race? Do you prefer morning, afternoon, or afternoon? Morning, I'm more likely to more easily be here. And at the work party, I will have either 0 alcohol or maximum 1 drink, just to, alcohol. The only drug that is socially acceptable to force people into taking. Remy, it's not my livery. Someone in the community made it, and I'm waiting for them to claim it. Afternoon is better? Great. Okay, well, maybe Saturday afternoon we could actually do this race. Would 4 p.m. Eastern time work for you? We could do the race before my work party, because I need to leave for the work party at about 5:30. Need to start getting ready for it at 5 the latest, so I could be started up somewhere between 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Okay, let's get this race started. I think we've got... Yeah, right on, Remy. There you go. I was waiting for someone to claim it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even have to change anything about it. I love it. 3 is good. Fantastic. All right. Let's get to racing. I've got 4 seconds to add this to my schedule. There we go. Add it to the schedule. I am back. Daniel, don't worry. A lot of people don't know this one. So I'd say just take it slow to avoid a crash. Better to have a slow lap than a crash lap. Ooh, I love first gear in this car. One of the things I'm less fond of in the 911 is first gear. I love that you can drive in it and coast through many turns in first gear, but less of a fan of how it accelerates. Alright, so devious is Bunny. We're gonna try to chase him down here. Woo. I made the same mistake in line choosing as devious. We both went in a little too quickly. Love the narrow track, tough to pass, and I like that. That was weird. We were in between two cars and we just happened to pass and end up in first. Passed in between the two cars. Couldn't see a whole lot. Put faith in the process. If you're already starting to turn right and that was the right direction at first, might as well just keep turning right, hoping for the best. That is a very nice section of turns. I love the close walls. Just enough grass to catch and lose traction on and completely spin out and crash out. Still taking that turn wrong, but I'm not the only one. There we go, full throttle through there. That's the way to go. I believe I was sitting right in that stand right there the last time I was at this track. You got me. You got me. Whoever is passing me, you got me good. You're right at the right spot at the right time. So it'd be very inappropriate of me to slowly push you into the wall. That wouldn't be proper racing. That'd be just ego racing. Forza Canada sounds great, but for tomorrow night, yeah. Tomorrow night I won't be racing, but I will be racing Remy at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 race for the championship. Unless we're also supposed to, Remy, let me know. Don't, Dano, thank you. Don't let. Remy, do let me know if it's supposed to be a 1 versus 1 or if it was first, second, and third from the championship, from the amateur champion 2025 championship. If we're all trying to figure out where we finished, because I think you and I both finished with 299 points, and I think first had 302 points. So I got the impression it's supposed to be a 1 versus 1 race. I'm sure Super Doofus will text me directly and tell me, Johnny, this is how it is. We've got the best general manager. Him and Phil doing a great job. You can check out JCCR Racing on Discord and chat with the community, because there's a whole lot of us that are JCCR Racing. I think I'm just the oldest in the group. Oh, fantastic, Dano. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, for Forza GT's race. Yeah, I'd like to get into one of Forza GT's races. Obviously, not while... I know I can play this off my cell phone, and I just have to bring my PS controller that actually is horribly broken with all the drift it has. Could hide away, but I won't hide away at the holiday party. Holiday party for some, Christmas party for me. Alright, how's this going? We've got a very nice livery behind us. Pretty darn noticeable there, Mr. J. Rizzio. As soon as you get through turn 1, it's back on the throttle, hammer it down, all the way down the straight. I've got enough distance here to do a little bit of blocking. lost control. Switch between throttle and brake, I guess. A little too abusive there. Oh, you're talking about a soccer game. Okay, thanks. Sorry, Forza Canada. Alright, I'm surviving this new track. It's now the second time we've raced it. Yeah, I'm blocking him pretty hard, aren't I? Let me know if what I'm doing is dirty. I'm pretty innocent. I'm not just playing innocent. I mean, I lack the knowledge. In life, I try to have the wisdom, but before having wisdom, you also need at least some base knowledge. And when it comes to racing, I sometimes don't even have the base knowledge on certain subjects. I'm not the subject matter expert. I'm just a rookie driver trying to survive and working to learn and grow every day, whether it's in racing or in the real world, and encouraging other people to learn and grow, create a community of like-minded thinkers, and discussing the importance and benefits of being kind to yourself, kind to others. But that doesn't mean being a complete pushover and letting people walk all over you, of course, because then you're not being kind to yourself. All right, I finished in second. I think I started in second, but I finished in second. Blocked the holy smokes out of Jay Rizzio, and a really easy track to block people on because it is so darn narrow. But that means if there's not some sort of really severe penalty system or severe ghosting, when this becomes a weekly race, it is going to be an absolute shoe show. An absolute shoe show. Yes, the type of shoe that when you're walking in the grass and all of a sudden it feels awfully slippery, that kind of shoe show. All right, finished in second, but the real honors go to Rowiki, our A-plus driver, coming from the back. This guy moves around like Drake, coming all the way from the bottom and making it to the top. Live to ride. Who's hitting people? Live to ride? Let me know. Oh, a lot of victims in the chicane. Well, Dano, if you're in these races, I can block Rizzio for you, and then you can pass me and take the win. Oh, thank you very much, L402. Sorry, my friend, you were not clean enough, and you are out of here. And let's see, did we get any other information? Yeah, 20 speed. Wow, this guy got a whole lot of strikes against him. He's like a crappy baseball player here. All right. Did I sound American there, Dano? Like it's, you know what? I would definitely be willing to work in the United States. And my people originally come from the United States many moons ago. Back, and actually there's still a lot of my people in the United States, but they were there in 1776. All right, so who won? Rowiki, you choose the next race. Yeah, darn straight we can work together. All right, so let's... Rowiki saying... Oh, so it's not a... We'll try out the next. We'll do the other new race. I did call this New Cars, New Races, so... I will break away from the usual traditional you win and you pick, you win, you choose format. And let's go find this special marina. Yes, Marina Circuit. In what flag is that? I feel like that's going to be one of the Middle Eastern countries. Maybe Saudi Arabia? I don't know. The lights are off. I don't see a whole lot of sand, but those palm trees definitely indicate that this is a warm region. And we've got some yachts on the marina, so yeah, that's probably okay. United Arab Emirates, fantastic. Here we go again. As what is it? DMX, I would say. Here we go again. All right. Beautiful livery created by Remy. Now, Remy, wouldn't it be something? I think for the rematch, for it to be fair, since I think I only drove the Porsche 911 all season. I think I drove the Ferrari maybe in one race. I should probably, for the rematch, the decider of everything, take the 911. But wouldn't it be funny if I took the 296 and happened to win? I think it'd be more insult than funny. It'd be like a dark humor, we'll say. All right, folks, pick your car and let's get right down to business. And maybe for car settings, if I am going to try to get back to driving the 911, I got to get used to the 911. Got to make sure I can handle it still. There we go. That's someone else's livery as well. All right, so let's see, Rowiki. Where are we starting you? Where are we starting you here? Near the bottom, not the complete bottom. You keep finishing in first, so you get... we're going to do this socialist style. The harder you work, the less you get for it. So there you go. You've worked hard, you're super talented, but you still get a shoddy deal. All right, so Devious at the top, and I'm going to be chasing down Super Doofus. The Dark J is actually super quick. He's not a B, he's an A. So let's give L412 a better chance here. Let's try this out. And 20 speed, let's give you a chance and move you up. Rizio, let's keep you there. Remy, I want to get you right in front of me so I can follow you. Let's see how you're driving. Let's see how I'm driving. 911 against, oh, your Mazda. Fantastic. I do feel like I'm much more consistent in the new 296 GTV, but I'm going to put that to the test now. I'm going to take out the 911. I know how I drove here last night. Of course, a better test would be back and forth on the same track, but I'm not going to bore you guys with double time at the Jacques Villeneuve track. But I am loving that track. I don't even have it memorized, and it just... I don't know. Just feels like a perfect ski day. I did a lot of last-minute braking, and maybe it's just that the new 296 Ferrari is great when it comes to last-minute braking. Yeah, there's that over-rotation from the 911 that I'm used to, but definitely not necessarily good for speed. This is very mobile on the track, though. Like, the 911 really sticks and goes. Oh my goodness. I have to be a little more careful with the throttle. I can't just smash it down. Yeah, driving with precision and flow is the way to go. You want to be smooth, go in slow, and come out fast. You want to be a smooth operator with the pedals. Trying to be real smooth there. Just gave a 1/10 of a tap to the brake pedal. Just to get the nose, a little minor adjustment of a few inches on the nose, but it can make the difference. Oh my goodness. This track really forgives late braking. Oh, I'm in trouble here. What am I doing out here? Oh, just discovering the track as we go. Whew. I had no idea where I was going through all that. Oh, definitely didn't know where I was going there. Oh, I'm sorry, L412. That's all me. My bad. I was on the brakes when I hit you, though, and I stayed on the brakes a lot longer as well. It's like, ooh, I have done a very bad thing. This is an interesting new race. I love how forgiving it is for overcooking. Oh no, Daniel got disconnected. Watching my radar, making sure no one's to my left as I turn back onto the track. Whoa, this is some back pain here. Can't really blame it on the chair because I just have a very damaged back. All right, so far I think we've got another winning night for the subscribers. JCCR team, I think we have lost the first week of December because it was a 2-2 night. We won Monday and Tuesday. The subscribers and the randos, subscribers, randos, and just non-JCCR racing team won Wednesday, Thursday. Whoa, Rowiki, wow. What an interesting fast pass that was. That was beautiful to see, just flew on by. Rowiki making it into the live with fashion and pizzazz. Whatever pizzazz is, it sounds like the right term for the situation. Oh, if only that would have been the last lap. That would have been an interesting win. Interesting finish to a battle. I'm inventing a little track there, making a little bit more track than what's really there. And I did it again. That's way too much apex. I'm checking out real estate I can't afford. Ah, no, L412 also gets kicked out. Gee whiz, that's 2 now. 2 that got disconnected. Oh. Sorry, Super Doofus, for the rear end love there. The little love tap. Oh, the Dark J. Sorry, Dark J. Oh, the 911 really sticks through there. No, and for the championship race, I need to not have an emergency bathroom break and miss the first few minutes of the race. So that's what happened in the championship racing. Still did decent, but definitely could have done better without the... I shouldn't say I missed the first few minutes, because I don't know exactly how much time I missed. I think it cost me about 30 or 35 seconds overall in the total race, but I think that did work out to about 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Oh, I think I just saw someone else get kicked out. This lobby is dumping a whole lot of people. Oh, good job, Rizio. Oh, 20 speed in first, and yeah, I was blocking Rowiki for a little bit there. Good observation, 20 speed. I don't know how you're doing it. You're catching what's going on my screen as well as yours. Well done, mate. That is impressive. Hey, that's one thing you got on Ruiki, because he doesn't catch the live stream, so he's only got one screen to focus on. Oh, nice pass, Remy. Very nice. Oh, right at the end. Fantastic, Remy. That is a sharp pass. Oh, no. Oh, I saw I was going to hit him, and that's what you do if you're about to hit another car. You take yourself off the track. Because in the real world, that's the difference between, well, that's just so that you can both live to walk another day. I need to get a whole lot more smoothness on this track. 24 watching. Thank you very much, folks. Blessed to have you along for the ride, as we're clearly taking on a new track with very little experience. And Remy does take the win there. Beautiful pass, a few turns away from the end. Daniel, I am loving this 911 creation that we've got on. And for the last race of the night, do we have time for one more? How long have we been riding? I'm trying to keep these lives to 1 hour, because it's a format that people can actually follow. I find, I love Rory Alexander's channel. He's definitely one of my favorite racers out there, but he does these 8-hour-long lives, and it's just, I have trouble, knowing how much I'm missing out, even if I can, watch for 10 or 15 minutes or half an hour if I'm on vacation and I've got, maybe an hour of free time. Still, I'm only getting an eighth of the live, or often watching them before work. I can only get 20, 30 minutes in with my breakfast. So I am really trying to keep these to 1 hour, and we actually have lost a lot of the racers here. A lot got booted out because of either the internet or Gran Turismo 7's lobby. So for tonight, folks, we're going to cut this at almost an hour exact. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget about those new cars. Go and buy your new Ferrari on the world map. Remind everyone, change your oil. Catch Remy and I's final championship tiebreaker, because we both finished with 99 points. So go to GT Auto once in a while. Get your oil change. Just like in life, it's always good to have a goal, to work hard at it. You need to take a break, reward yourself, set up little rewards. Whatever your goal in life is, you can almost certainly achieve it, even if it's a really big goal that you just need, so you don't get discouraged. And you can't just do your work towards your goals when you have the motivation or the feeling to do it, because if that's the case, you're probably not going to work you might work really hard on it for a month, and it's going to taper out and kind of die off. So you take your big goal, and you just need to break it up into all sorts of little mini goals. And every time you do one of those mini goals, give yourself a little reward, train your mind, get that dopamine produced in your body naturally by giving yourself a little reward. It can definitely be a pat. It should be at least a pat on the back, but then it might, be one of, if it's a favorite meal, a little snack, so, going out and doing exercise. But even I felt very lost on that last track as well, Super Doofus. 100% with you there, buddy. But the goal is try to get 10, 15 minutes towards that goal in every day, just so it can become a habit, a discipline. You can't rely on motivation in life to get you through and to bring you success. You got to count on your perseverance, your discipline, and your ability to live with embarrassment, because whatever new task you're taking on, you're going to be getting outside of your comfort zone. And guess what, folks? If it's worth doing, it's going to make you feel awkward. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. And that's where you've got a chance to really do something special, to build a special skill that you're going to enjoy and be proud of and think fondly of when you use that skill or hobby. And it's not just going to give you a special skill if you continue to work towards something that makes you feel uncomfortable, a little, embarrassed. By the time you've mastered that skill, you'll have mastered something that most people will actually avoid, because most people these days can't handle a little discomfort. They want to be comfortable all the time. They can't take a cold shower because it's not comfortable. Guess what? Cold showers are incredibly good for your body. And guess what? It makes you pretty darn uncomfortable. Almost all the worthwhile things that are going to make you a good amount of money in life are going to make you feel pretty darn uncomfortable at first. But if you can get used to that discomfort and turn that discomfort into a talent, you'll be able to do something that most people refuse to do. And well, you know what? Then you can enjoy the comforts and the rewards that go along with it. So on that note, Godspeed. God bless everyone. I wish you all more cars and more power. Hope you get to put the pedal to the metal in a car that you love sometime real soon. If it's not in the real world, this is still my favorite place to drive. And if you want to check out some of our real world cars, our long-term reviews, that is absolutely gorgeous. That is better looking than the 296 Ferrari. Sorry, Ferrari. Porsche makes more beautiful cars. They have just more of a old money wealth look to them. Even the GT3, which is a little out there, but the 911 turbos, even to the base Carrera, absolutely beautiful. The Germans don't have to scream at you saying, "Look at me." They just are just great to look at. Folks, bye for now. Godspeed and God bless everybody. Hit that like button, please, so we can get this out to more people. We can get a bigger community going. I'm still working and hoping for our 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. We can do it, folks. And Super Doofus laughing with tears about the Ferrari looking better. Yeah, some people like for example, Lamborghini. Some people love that way out there look. I'm more of a classic lines guy. I like my lines smooth, like I'm trying to make my racing. Godspeed, God bless, take care, and see you all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for a race with Remy, tiebreaker for second place in the 2025 championship races.